Picture Perception and Description Test or PPDT is conducted on day 1 as the second test of the stage 1 screening series of the SSB interview. It comprises of story writing, narration and group discussion. The narration is equally as important as story writing and group discussion. And most of the candidates report that delivering a speech or speaking in public is their greatest fear. And yet, the ability to speak in public is one of the most valued skills today. If you break out in a cold sweat or even feel butterflies when you think about speaking in front of others or in an interview, you are not alone. Fear of public speaking is estimated to affect 75% of adults. Rethinking the way we perceive stress may actually improve our physical and mental performance. It may be easier to give in to our fears, but we will accomplish much more in life and feel a greater sense of pride for facing them. For some people, with just a little effort, they have the ability to conquer these fears. For others, it takes a lot more work and some tips or tools for masking these mental pressures. Hello everyone, welcome to SSBCrack Exams. I am Anuradha and I am back yet again with a very helpful and important session on how to speak fluently and confidently in the PPDT story narration in the SSB interview. Let's look now into this session into 11 tips to get over your nervousness and speak fluently and confidently in the PPDT narration of the screening process in SSB interview. Let's look into the first tip that we have here. Tip 1. Admit nervousness. Even experienced speakers get nervous. Don't try to eliminate your jitters. Turn them into energy you can use to boost your delivery. PPDT narration is just a 1-minute affair. So always believe that you can easily pull it off. Tip 2. Prepare. After the picture perception test, avoid wasting time and practice narrating the story to yourself beforehand. This will boost your self-confidence and you will tend to perform much more better in the PPDT story narration part. Tip 3. Breathe. In the 30 seconds before you begin speaking, take 3 slow deep breaths through your nose, filling your belly. As you breathe out, say silently to yourself, relax. Tip 4. Remember, know what you are going to say and what you want to say it. Remember your story well. At times, a candidate narrates something that is nowhere related to the story he wrote. So remember your story and revolve your narration around the story only. Tip 5. Rehearse. If you have time before the narration and group discussion, then just walk around and practice out loud for at least 5 to 6 times. Don't memorize your story or practice it word for word. Talk it through point by point. Imagine you are explaining it to a friend of yours. Tip 6. Connect with your audience. Make the audience your allies. Talk to the other candidates before your narration to get to know them. Look them in the eye as you speak to them, one person at a time. When your audience sides with you, your job as a narrator becomes easier. If you want to learn all these steps about the SSB interview more clearly, efficiently and deeply, you need to subscribe to our SSB interview online course by downloading our SSBCrack Exams mobile app from the Google Play Store. So enroll to this course now and know how you can crack SSB interview with flying colors. Now let's come back to the next tip, which is tip 7, and that is to focus on your audience. Stage fright is rooted in self-preoccupation. You cannot stop thinking about how am I doing? Am I making any sense? So stop focusing on yourself. Focus instead on your audience. So think, for example, if they can understand what you speak, whether they are connecting with your narration or not, and so on. Tip 8. Simplify. Most candidates try to do too much in a narration. Then they worry about leaving something out or losing their train of thought. Aim instead to communicate only the story. Keep it short and simple. Don't go for quantity. Manage the quality of your narration. Use simple words but deliver an influential story. Tip 9. Visualize success. Practice relaxation techniques in the days before your SSB. Lie down or sit comfortably in a quiet place. Breathe slowly. Close your eyes. Imagine your upcoming speaking engagement. Picture yourself speaking with confidence. Remember, if you can visualize your success, you can be successful in no time. Tip 10. Act confident. The other candidates or people out there won't see how nervous you are. They can't tell if your palms are sweating, or your knees are knocking, or your heart is pounding loudly. So don't tell them. Smile. Stick your chest out. Look confident even if you don't feel it. The last but not the least is tip 11, that is to practice. Practice a lot. Try practicing narration at home in front of the mirror and note down minor details like how is your body posture, your body language, and the different expressions and gestures you are using while speaking. I hope that this session has been quite useful to you now that you know all the 11 tips to speak confidently in the public, specifically that will help you to narrate stories in the PPDT section of the SSB interview. In order to know more detailed in a more clear way about all the steps of SSB interview, then you need to enroll to our SSB interview course by downloading our SSBCrack exams app from the Google Play Store today. So download this app today and obviously enroll to the course, and where our top-notch tutors will teach you how you can face the different levels of SSB interview confidently, speak out in spite of your fears, and come out all successful. We also provide different defense exams related written exam courses. So you can also check out the different courses that we have, and you can do so by downloading our app from the Google Play Store. And while enrolling to any course, you can use the coupon code Warrior10 to get an extra 10% off on all our courses. So good luck and try practicing these 11 tips so that you can speak out confidently and without fear in public. That will obviously help you not only in SSB interview but in your everyday life. So I will meet you again with some new and important things to know and learn so that you can face your SSB interview so confidently. Till then, take care, always stay positive and stay motivated. Jai Hind.